Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. It's exciting to be here. Lovely venue, lovely place, lovely ideas. And I must start by saying that over the past 2 days, it has been incredibly exciting. The talks around robotics and AI, which is a topic that obviously is very dear to FII, has been inspiring and has been exciting. Sophia, how do you see robotics affecting the future of humanity?
Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, everyone, for being here and joining us today. We really appreciate it. So from our analysis and the way that we see it is AI and robotics is an area that's still fairly young. It's an area that's developing, and it's something that's being developed both by academia, but also by industry. Now, the way we see it is it has immense potential. And this is what the use cases, the studies that we've seen both from academia and from industry. The way that we see it is it's something that has potential to make human lives better and easier. And this is also something that we use in the work that we do at the Institute. And we look at it from all perspectives. Everything from nanobots that we can use for healthcare to our infectious disease index, where we can try to monitor and see how we can catch the next pandemic before it happens. But also try to see, well, how can we use it from a sustainability perspective? How can we use it to see when can we predict the next floods that might happen because of X, Y, Z, and see how we can be more prepared as humanity? So I hope that answers a little bit of how we see it from the Institute.
I think that frames it very nicely. I mean, it's like you said, it's a young area of research. We're taking our first steps into it. And like you said, it's very inspiring, but also there are a lot of people who are scared by robotics and AI. And like any young technology, this can have positive effects, and it could also have negative effects. How do you see robotics as a force of positive? What is FII? How does FII feel about robotics as a force for positive change in society and for humanity?
It's a really good question, and I'll start by answering it, but I'll also give the floor a little bit to our CEO, Richard, because he's the founder of the Institute. But the way that we see, especially robotics, is that it's a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good, but it can also be used for bad. And it's about creating a balance on how you use these things. Now, from the Institute perspective, we'd like to see it as something that can make humans' lives easier and better. Another thing that we go ahead and look at is to say, how can we develop solutions and help expedite the development of robotics to decrease the cost of these productions, to make sure that more people from a global perspective can benefit from this. And this is from everything from sustainability to healthcare, to education, you know. This is how we'd like to see it, but you know, Richard is our founder, so he can also help answer me on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to hear from you, Richard. I mean, for FII, robotics is one of the 4 pillars. Why is that? How do you see it in the future?
So first of all, I would like to thank you, because you are not here by coincidence. And I think in a few minutes we'll make a big announcement together. And I have so much respect for Nature, which is one of the great publications which I admire for years and years and years. So having said that, thank you for being here, and thank you for the partnership and what we'll be announcing in a few minutes. Back to your question. 5 years ago, when we started FII, I have to say that we were with His Excellency Yasser Mayan. At that time, he was, I would say, having many mandates, and of course he was, and he's still the governor of Public Investment Fund, but he was not still the chairman of our institute because the institute was not existing. But we were talking a lot about what should be the big pillars that we should promote and where we should be, I would say, invested, committed. And we came to the conclusion that AI and robotics are not anymore just technologies. AI is a new language, and we have to live with AI In fact, we are already living with artificial intelligence every day. In my home, I'm surrounded, not to make any publicity, by these Alexa machines. You know that the kids, everyone has an Alexa. I'm the only one, stupid one, who doesn't know how to talk to this Alexa because I'm scared by her or him. I don't even know, you know. I wake up in the morning, she gives me the weather, and then suddenly I go to a room and she's choosing the music for me, and then she answers to all the questions. She's so smart, 10 times more smarter than everyone in the house. So AI is around us. AI is here. It's not even the future.
That's true.
And as you know, in the Kingdom, we hosted a few weeks ago an amazing AI summit, which was followed by, in person, almost 10,000 people who came during 3 days. So artificial intelligence is definitely with us. Cars, houses, and they are doing amazing, amazing things on healthcare, on medicine, at the FII Institute, as you know. And this is what is making the FII Institute very different. From the very beginning, we decided it would not be just a think tank, it would be a do tank. So we have an investment arm, but nobody knows, or little people knows about the investment. We're acting also as in modesty, a VC, a venture capital. So we invested already since the beginning more than $6–7 million on multiple startups. And why we are doing that? Because we want to have initiatives. We just don't want to host great conferences. We're not just a curator of conferences. I am so proud of what Safia and her team are doing with Think. And this is why, by the way, allow me to make, it was not, but I want to make an announcement here which has nothing to do with our announcement. But it's important. And I hope that we will be heard in the pavilion in the Palm Grove. From January 2023, the Board of Trustees of FII Institute has decided that the Institute is becoming a membership organization. It's a membership organization where people will have to become a member and to have all the benefits. Why we are doing that? It's not for money. But yes, you have to, for some, we are also already amazingly supported by our strategic partners. But we want also individuals to be part of that. We want everyone to commit on this invest to humanity. It's very important for us. So we are launching many initiatives where we need to raise money to feel committed. Yeah. It's very important. I think if we want to have an impact, and if we got so much from life, we need to give back. And this is why we want to be also a driving force. So back to your questions, in addition of being a membership organization, we want to launch initiatives, and we think that many initiatives should definitely support artificial intelligence and robotics for good. For good. This is what is important.
I think that's a very important point. And we've had a relationship between Springer Nature and Nature Magazine and FII for a while now. We've been producing content monthly that's aimed at researchers, thought leaders, decision makers, just about that point, about how robotics are shaping our world today. And I'm excited to be here to announce the next step of this relationship, which I'll hand over to you, Safi, to make that announcement.
Thank you very much. I have to admit, I am very humbled by being able to announce this. As you guys mentioned, we've been working at this for quite some time. And this is, again, like Richard said, another step in the fact that we are not just a think tank, we're more like a do tank. We don't just put out publications where we say this is the right thing to do, but we actually put our money where our mouth is, and we show the way forward. And in front of all of you, here in person, but also watching us virtually, we will be announcing our award, the Algorithmi Prize, that will be all about AI and robotics. Now, one of the reasons why we're going ahead and doing this is because we want to empower research and making sure that we can be part of the journey of making sure that we can get better solutions out there that can truly create positive impact on humanity. Like our CEO, Richard, said, creating AI for good. This is extremely important for us and the work that we are doing on a day-to-day basis. And hopefully we will be able to, we want to make sure that you guys are keeping the excitement. So we actively chose not to release everything today. We will be giving you more information within the next 2 months about the details for our award. So.
Yes, but this award, you know, I will take Safia by surprise because she doesn't know what we are talking about with our board members. But no, it's important. You know, this is why I spoke about the membership. You know, we think big. You know, on this stage, a few years ago, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince said, this is a place for dreamers and doers. So we want to be dreamers and doers, which is very important. This is a mandate we have. So we are debating, definitely the award will exist. We're doing that in partnership with you, so we are very happy and proud to have this Algorithmi Prize, which definitely, as Safia said, will support and will help an entrepreneur or entrepreneurs to really grow and why not become a unicorn. This is our dream, is to support unicorns, okay, in AI, but robotics, which is important. And it will not be a small amount. We're debating between $500,000 and $1 million. So it's a big price. It's a big price. And we will do that thanks, I hope, to all the members who will join us. You know, we're not looking for becoming a membership organization because we want to make profit. We are a not-for-profit organization. We just want, with all of us, all the community of FII, to be really doing things for good. As it was said on the first session of FII yesterday morning, we want, by Nobel laureates, by the former Prime Minister of Bhutan, we want to have an impact. This will be the legacy of the FII Institute.
I think that's the key to this relationship between us, because I think we all, in Springer Nature, we believe in the power of these awards. We believe in how they can inspire, excite people, how they can propel to, like you said, in a more positive direction for that technology and that research. And like you said, it's an impactful, meaningful award. We're very proud to partner with FII on it. I think it's going to be an important award in the future. Within 3 months, we will have a distinguished independent jury that will be responsible for this award. And by this time next year, FII 7, we would hopefully have our shortlisted winners for the first round of this award. Thank you very much. I'm very conscious that we're over time, but thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, the Algorithmi Awards.
Thank you. Thank you. And allow me, yes.